All right. Well, we're back for day number 2. Y'all have watched the first episode. We left off, we went to sleep, right? And then we woke up in the morning and Hammer Bro blew up a mountain, some steps. I think we're going to head up those steps today, check them out. So let's continue from our safe slot. I'm going to lean back here in the chair, put my feet up. Oh. All right. Get this microphone a bit closer here. All right. Well, that's nice. Okay. Put this a bit closer. All right. So, let's get this. Lulu says, that monster stole my scallywinkle. I demand we give chase and take back what is rightfully mine. I don't think she's really going to miss that, but let's get this kelp that we cooked last night. And what did I say? We never want to leave these things just empty, so let's put more food on there for it to cook. Let's head up the stairs. Ninja run. Collect some grass, huh? See, Lulu doesn't help me. Malroth does, though. Let's go across here. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. This way, this way. Quickly now. I wonder what his name is. We don't know. I'm sure we can give him a name until then. Malroth says, "Grr, stay where you are, you freaky fogey. I don't like this one bit. That mad old monster's even made the sky turn a funny color." It's true. It's different back there. Who cares about that stupid sky, says Lulu. I want my breakfast, and you two are going to jolly well help me get it back. She's bossy boots. Alright, well here's some vines. Let's hit these vines and see what we get. Ooh. It's a new item, a cord. Told us what it was. Oh, we can climb it. See that? Okay. All the while Malroth is breaking stuff. Alright. That's some new cord here. Let's look at it. Can't really do anything with it. Can't do anything with it. That's alright. We'll figure it out. Just walk around with this kelp. Not gonna do that. Okay, let's go down here. I think he went this way. Sky is a different color. Look, what color is that? What color do you think that is? It's kind of green, right? Oh, can you see that? Those braziers lit up. See, look at that. Hey, look here. See those holes? I think we can... We can't break that rock yet. We'll find a way. Go get me some Malroth, good man. Good man. We can't break rocks at all, no. No rocks breaking. Okay, that's fine. Okay, look, there he is. This way, kitty winkles. Nearly there. I don't know if I like being called kitty winkles. In fact, I want you children to stay away from people who call you kitty winkles. Lulu says he's heading us on a wild goose chase. Does that horrid hammerhood expect us to follow him all the way to the top of the mountain? Malroth. That monster got some kind of strange power. I've never felt anything like it. We need to catch up. Well, let's go. Lulu's hungry. We don't want to go that way. See, the fires are showing us where to go. They lit up here, so we know it's showing us where to go. Just kind of look for the next fire. So here's some. Oh, I think we've reached our destination. Whoa, says Malroth. What's a place like this doing on a desert island? Asked Malroth. Come on, Tech Snail. The Hammerhood's just up ahead. Let's make it spill the beans on all the island secrets. Alright, Malroth, let's go. Let's ask. And if he's mean, we got sticks, right? Lulu exclaims, "There's no escape now, you sneaky scallywinkle swindler. Just hand over the bivalve and no one gets hurt." What's the bivalve? What do you think she's talking about? Bivalve. What does she mean? She's talking about the scallywinkle. It's a bivalve. It's a clam, right? Isn't that what that is? Y'all are in science, right? You learned that in science? Surely a noble lady can permit a hungry hammerhood her half-snarfed leftovers. "I'll tolerate no excuses," replied Lulu. "Stealing is stealing. No ifs or buts about it. Snail seared that scallywinkle especially for me. Now give it back, you horrible, hoary, hairy hermit." "Ah, yes," Hairy Hermit replied. "It just so happens that I've been waiting for a builder to rock up here for a very long time indeed." Malroth questioned, "Wait, how do you know he's a builder?" Hairy Hermit replies, "Ho, ho, you're an observant one, aren't you? Why, the very reason I pinched that scrumptious scallywinkle was to lure your fine friend up here." "Look around you, Snail. This temple has lain in this sorry state for longer than I can recall. If you are the builder I believe you to be, then perhaps you can fix it." "Everything you need to rebuild the temple is right here in these chests. But a fresh-faced builder like you might find the going difficult without a blueprint as a guide." "Come back here, you conniving old codger," Malroth said. "If you think we're going to fix your house for free, you've got another thing coming." "And anyway," asked Malroth, "what's a blueprint?" "Oh, I think I've got an idea." Whoa. What was that? I danced. I drew out a mountaintop temple blueprint. Okay. See, so this shows us what we need it to look like. This is the blueprint. Blueprints tell us what we need to do to make everything finished. So, total, 12 of 40. So right now what it's saying is that there are 40 blocks that need to be used, and right now we have 12 of them. Okay. Malroth. Why did you draw these lines on the ground? Is this one of those blueprints the Hammerhood was telling us about? Lulu asks, "Gosh, you've never even been here before, but you were still able to draw up a design for the mountaintop temple? That's incredible. Now all you have to do is build it. Make sure you follow the blueprint to the block." If that old Looney Tune was telling the truth, said Malroth, those chests should contain everything you need to finish the job. It looks like all you need to do, said Lulu, is place the masonry wall blocks in squares and put a brazier on top of each one. Use your gloves to move them if you make a mistake. Deal. Malroth, are you ready to show Gary? Gary glows a lot. I'm guessing that's going to be the Hammer Bro's name. Hammerhood, I mean. Hammer Bro is from Mario, right? Malroth asks, are you ready to show Gary glows a lot how a real builder does things? Keep one eye on the blueprint and you can't go wrong. Okay. What we're going to do is you can press the back button when you're standing on a blueprint to view it, and that way you know you're doing it right. So if we wanted to, we just press the back button to see when we're standing in the blueprint, and it pulls up the blueprint. But this was pretty easy, so we just need to move blocks, right? Let's look in these chests. Hey! Okay. Got some braziers. Let's look at this one. Hey, blocks. I think we're going to have enough blocks. They're going to give us enough blocks, aren't they? So let's switch to the blocks. And let's see, you know, we'll look at our blueprint, right? And it says this is what it needs to look like. Alright, so let's zoom out. Okay. And so this one's missing one. Okay. And these are missing a bunch. Huh. Oh, I missed. That's okay, we pick it up and we move it. Pick it up and we move it. Wrong. That's not where that goes. All right, now we're not done, are we? What's it missing? It's missing the braziers, so they go in the center block on top. Okay, so let's switch to it. We're gonna go to the. Now it doesn't tell us. See, now before there used to be little red squares when we were on the ship that told us where to put things. So here they're not going to tell us where. We have to use the clues that they gave us. Okay. Is that right? No. Okay, in the center, in the center, in the center. So this one goes right here. Right? It goes right here. No, that's wrong. Here? No? Where? The center? Okay. Alright. Here we go. Oh, look. Why didn't Malroth want a high five? There we go. We got a high five. Malroth. Good work, Snail. You finished the blueprint. And Lulu says, and you didn't even break a sweat. I think I'll have you build me a palace next. That shouldn't be any trouble for an expert like you. Thanks, Lulu. Malroth asks, answer me one thing, though. How did you come up with the blueprint in the first place? Wait, I think I know the answer. That big book on your back has everything you need to know to be a builder written inside. You're busted now, Snail. The secret's out, so you may as well let me read it. You won't? Why not? Asks Malroth. Lulu asks, is something the matter, Snail? You've gotten all red. Wait. You don't have a mucky magazine sandwiched between the pages, do you? What does she think? I've got like a Pokemon magazine? Or a Beyblade magazine? No, of course not, Malroth. It's just my own book. You don't get to look at it. That's what we tell. It's not his business, right? It's not their business. Harry Hermit showed up. Ho, ho, ho. You finished repairing the temple, I see. I knew you wouldn't let me down. All it took was a glance, and you drew up that blueprint as quick as a flash. You're the real deal, Snail, a builder, born, bred. Hey, look, everything lit up. As a thank you for your hard work, I'd like to give you a little present, says Harry Hermit. Here, you deserve it for the cracking job you did. Hey, he gave me a hammer. New tool. Bash blocks to bits with big, hard hits. I wonder if we can break those rocks. You know, that they had that secret room. Remember we saw the secret room? Or they had those vines? I wonder if this will help us break the rocks. A silly old hammer, asked Lulu. I thought you were going to give me back my breakfast. Harry Hermit says that that's a giant mallet, an indispensable item in the toolkit kit of any self-respecting builder. With that hammer in your hand, you can break blocks you couldn't before and gather even more materials. I also have another corking gift for you, Snail. I'm sure you'll like this one. I give you this island, all of it. Every last block. Well, that was nice. Lulu reacts, what? You're giving him the entire island? All he did was repair the temple. We have an island, kids. It's ours. Harry Hermit goes on, this world was once home to a legendary builder. They came to this island, the Isle of Awakening. Okay, so the name of this place is the Isle of Awakening. Let's remember that. And sought to turn it into their very own piece of paradise. But now, everything has crumbled away. All that remains is the ancient builder's belief, embedded in the blocks beneath us. Long have I waited for another builder to come, one who can bring life back to this barren land block by block by block. Malroth asks, and you want Tax Snail here to do all the hard work? We don't even know what we're supposed to build. We don't know who you are, continued Malroth. I bet this island isn't even yours to give away. The Hairy Hermit responds, it certainly is mine. I'll have you know I'm the guardian spirit of this island, and what I say goes. Lulu says, well, it looks like you've just become the proud owner of a private island, Snail. Are you going to take the offer? Or should we... If you do accept, would you mind if I stayed here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. Oh, Lulu? Malroth says, I'll stick around too. At least until I've got my memory back. I mean, if that's okay with you. My friends want to stay with us. So what do you say, Tex Snail? Asks Harry Hermit. Will you take the island? It's a stonking good offer. Should we take it? I mean, do we really want an island? That's a lot of work. But I mean, there's a beach. And there's woods and mountains and things to climb on. We could build monkey bars. And we could build maybe like an arcade for video games. I don't know. What do you think? Let's go ahead and take it. Lulu's excited. I knew you'd make the right decision. Now we can begin work at Lulutopia. The first thing I want is a palace. Malroth, I need you to... Lulutopia, said Malroth. I don't think so. Today we established Malroth's empire of evisceration, right? And she can be our first sacrifice. Oh. They don't like each other, but I bet you they're really good friends. Ho, 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 you young upstart, said Harry Hermit. The island belongs to Snail now. You should leave big decisions like these up to him. Now, Snail, you must be itching to try out that giant mallet of yours. Come up and see if you can break this wall behind me. There's an absolutely smashing treasure back in there that I think you'll be very interested in. Hammers are perfect for bashing hard blocks. Press RT, which is the right trigger, once for a single strike, or press and hold it to hit continuously. You can switch tools anytime by pressing the A button. Well, let's go up here, and let's go see the target. We've already got our hammer equipped. Smash, 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 smash. Let's take care of all these rocks. I accidentally clicked on Lulu, but she's saying, I hope you and Malroth are excited about building the kingdom of Lulutopias. I am about watching you do it. I don't think we're going to do Lulutopia. It's not going to happen. We don't need to break all these blocks, but I want to. There we go. We got all the blocks done. Oh, no, here's one more. No. We don't want to break the fire. We'll leave that alone. Just wanted that one. Alright, so what's this? Inspect. Lulu says, you call that a treasure? Just looks like a tatty old notice board to me. Harry Hermit says, it may seem ordinary to the untrained eye, but that notice board is in fact a portal through which a builder may peek into other dimensions. I'll explain more later. For now, just peer into the portal and marvel at all the knockout things you see. So what we do is we click on this notice board and we can see what other guys and girls have put on the internet. Like take pictures of their stuff and post it for everybody to see. There's competitions. Let's see, people take pictures of all kinds of stuff, but let's just go ahead and get out of that. Harry Hermit said, ho ho ho, did you like what you saw, youngins? Oh yes, I saw the most wonderful photographs, and there were so many of them, said Lulu. I hope Snail takes the time to snap a few himself. I can be his model. Harry Hermit said, ho ho ho, you youngins, enjoy yourselves. Come and find me when you're done. I'll be waiting right out here. Well, we don't want to take pictures, but we can take one real quick, and that's what it's saying. So let's take a picture real quick. How about all three of us? Come out here, you three. Restaurant button. There we go. So we can zoom in. There's all three of us. Gaze direction. All of us are looking at the camera. Let's see here. Let's look at our expressions. Character display. So we can take everybody out. That's funny. Right. We can roll it. That's neat. Well, that's good. Let's take that. All right. Okay, so we can do it. We can do all kinds of things with it, right? We can put the distance, the focus in the distance. Oh, a black and white photo. Look at this. Let's do black and white. Make it look like it happened in old time days, right? When dinosaurs roamed the earth. There were payphones. Hello, Pappy. I'm recording this for the kids. They watched some of it already. Pappy's watching now. They're not watching it. Like what I do is I record it all and then I put it on YouTube and they can watch it later. Like when I need them to leave me alone. They just sit and watch it and ask me when I'm doing more of these. Harry Hermit said, ho ho ho. So how do you like your new notice board? It's quite the snap, snap, snapper's paradise, isn't it? As long as you have one of those boards nearby, you can flout, flout, flout the laws of space and time and observe the work of other builders wherever you desire. You can put your creations on display for other builders to view too. I'm sure you can see that the notice board is a super source of ideas and inspiration. Lulu says half of that was complete gibberish to me. But if it helps you build the palace of my dreams, I'm all for it. Yeah, we own this on the Switch, so if I play enough of it, they'll both probably beat me. Lulu says, speaking of which, I can't see you making much progress on that anytime soon. There's one rather big stumbling block that's getting in the way. Lulu says, it's the island. There are hardly any raw materials, and I don't think even a master builder would contemplate constructing a castle out of scallywinkles and kelp. Harry Hermit says, oh, I know. There's only one way to get your hands on the materials you need to track them down elsewhere and bring them back down here. Oh, okay, we finished his quest. Harry Hermit goes on, as the young damsel pointed out, this island is more than a little lacking in useful materials for an aspiring builder. But even if you had everything you needed, I doubt you'd make much headway with just the three of you. Wood and stone are all well and good, but what you really need is people. I have to kidnap people? Is that what he means? No, he doesn't mean that. I'm just joking. You'll have to travel to the other islands and bring back a few friends to help out. Hey, Mama, what's up? Besides, it gets lonely rattling around on the big island all by yourself. A few fresh faces will really liven the place up. Malroth asks, hold on, I thought we were stranded here. How are we supposed to get to these other islands without a ship? Harry Hermit says, ho, 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 a top-notch question indeed, and one that the heavens shall soon answer. Malroth says, you're just winging this, aren't you? You don't have a clue. Lulu, Harry Hermit, ho, 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 a ship. Whoever would have thought it? Almost like he knew. You're doing this on purpose now, all right? Said Malroth. Out with it. Who are you really? And you can cut all that guardian spirit rubbish. Harry Hermit said, well, to tell you the truth, I can't remember who I am. I'm not even sure I ever knew. It's like Malroth, right? Malroth doesn't have a memory either. But I've got a funny feeling that it will all come back to me if I watch Taxnell work his building magic. Well, there's no time like the present, said Lulu. Let's go and speak to the captain of that ship and get the work started. A new destination has been added to your map. You can see it in the top right. Remember, which side is your right? Okay, now look at the top of the screen. You can see the target in the circle. Let's just go. Oh, I was gonna jump off, but there was a vine there. Okay. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. It's fast run. Hey, break that. We break these rocks? No, not yet. That's alright. Let's go to the ship. See it? Hey, look, kelp. Let's pick this up. Remember, we don't want these not doing anything. We got them to cook food. A lot of food. Alright. Leave that there. Come back. Let's talk to this guy. Ahoy there, me briny bilge rats. I haven't seen any other humans for fathoms. The name's Brownbeard. I was painting the ocean blue, minding me bee's knees when I sailed right into the path of one of the children of Hargon's slave ships. I managed to avoid 'em, but only by steering into a terrible storm. By the time I realized me map was back to front, I was already stuck in a coffee stain. I tried to turn back, but I was lost at sea. That's when I eyed this island on me portboard bow and punted over. So what's your story? Asked Captain Brownbeard. How did you young snapper whippers end up here? Lulu responds, my name's Lulu, and this is the kingdom of Lulutopia, or at least it will be once Snail here is finished with it. Lulutopia? Sounds like a lovely place for land lovers like yourselves. Aye, and a safe haven for a salted old sea dog like me. Goddess only knows that would have become of me if I hadn't sloshed up on these shores. Goddess only knows what this guy's talking about, said Malroth. Captain Brownbeard says, tell you what, if you let me stick around, I'll be your chauffeur. I'll ship ye off to any island from here to the second stain on me map's backside. Or at least I'll try. You see, I know these oceans like the back of me neck, but I don't know me neck at all. But if you hear of any islands nearby, I'll happily ferry you over. Malroth says, well, your boat's a bit on the small side, but it looks in decent nick. I'd say we've got a deal. Hairy Hermit, ho, 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 it seems everything is dropping into place. The fine captain will take you to nearby islands where I'm sure you'll find plenty of materials and able-bodied helpers to bring back. Well, the first thing Lulutopia needs is a little greenery. I can picture it now. Trees line boulevards, spacious parks, and tables sagging under the weight of freshly picked vegetables. In that case, you should first visit Furrowfield, an island to the east famed for its fertile fields and fruitful farms. The island is home to a young lass with a bright future in farming and a dashing dandy with a bushy beard. It should be able to help your cause. I'll mark it on Captain Brownbeard's map. You just leave the sailing to him. Captain Brownbeard said, you heard the magic monster, Snail. Come on and find me. You're ready to go. We'll weigh the anchor. It was 5 tons last time I checked. We're ready to go? Say bye to everybody. Where will you be hauling anchor to today? Ooh, look. I can now travel to Furrowfield. So let's go there. When you travel to islands, your data will be overwritten. Please do not exit or turn off the system until you reach your destination. Yes, let's go. Oh no. Brownbeard says that we're going to have to leave all of our stuff behind. So we can't bring any stuff with us. All of our food. Alright, so Lulu said, you've decided to go to this new island then? No, I said, yep, we're not sticking around here any longer. Hop aboard, Lulu, you're coming too. Lulu says, nah, I think I'll stay here. Malroth is like, what? You thought you'd leave all the hard work to us, didn't you? And Lulu said, I'm sorry, but I can't. After what happened on Hargon's slave ship, I don't think I can stomach setting foot on a boat right now. But don't let that stop you from exploring this Furrowfield place. I'll be fine here. I'm tougher than I look, I'll have you know. You've got a big responsibility on your shoulders now. Lulutopia needs materials, food, and new citizens. You have to find them and bring them back. Oh, and if you meet this farming prodigy out there, make sure she teaches you how to turn this island into green and pleasant land. Together we can make Lulutopia a verdant paradise fit for a princess such as myself. Ho, 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 says the hairy hermit. You two go off on your little adventure. Lulu will be safe here in my care. Malroth says, heck, as if we can trust a word you say. Still, it's only Lulu's neck on the line. All right, let's roll. We round up all these Furrowfielders and put them to work in the sweatshops of Malroth's empire of evisceration. He's a wild little kid, isn't he? Lulu says, when you get back, we can have a grand gala jamboree to celebrate Lulutopia's Foundation Day. Bon voyage. Malroth says, come on, Tack Snail. I can't wait to see what Furrowfields is like. All this talk of food and farming is making my tummy rumble. Let's go, boys. Oh, we're still talking. Okay. Captain Brownbeard, all aboard for a trip abroad. Time to set sail. I don't know if I'd sit there, but, you know, all right. Bye, everybody. Buy all my food. I should have eaten more. Who is this? So, the Lord of Destruction has befriended a builder. Who's the Lord of Destruction? Because I'm the builder, right? Is Lulu the Lord of Destruction? Destiny moves in mysterious ways. Neither men nor monsters can escape its influence. Is Malroth the Lord of Destruction? Is the Hammer Hood? Is Captain Brownbeard? But now is the time of creation. Build to your heart's content, young builder, while we await the day of awakening. Pappy is the Lord of Destruction? Is it Pappy? It could be Pappy. I'm pretty sure that's a safe bet. There is only one who can save this world from oblivion. Malroth, the Lord of Destruction. Our Malroth? The ones we're friends with? He's the bad guy? But is he really bad? He seems like he's our friend. What do you think? Everyone is the Lord of Destruction if you don't get enough sleep. And that's true for us, James. Furrowfield, the land of verdant vegetation. Oh, stretch. That was a good stretch. Malroth says, here we are at last. That hairy hermit's got nerve sending us all the way out here on a boat like this. The way it was for listing from side to side, I'm amazed we made it here at all. Captain Brownbeard, well, list or no list, welcome to Furrowfield. Yarr! At least I assume it's Furrowfield. I ain't never heard of this place myself. But don't look like Baran or Zahan, I can tell you that much. Anyways, I'm heading out for a bit to get the lie of the sea, but don't worry, I won't sail away into the sunrise. I'll be back in time to take you both home. Malroth says, I think this guy's been drinking too much seawater. Come on, Snail, let's get going. I want to see what this island's got in store for us. You supposed to eat or drink seawater? No. Let's break these. Let's get a bunch of wood. Alright. Oh, I can break this. Hardwood tile. Okay. Some rope here. I got some rope. I want these blocks. I want to fall in the water. That was on purpose. Remember, we want materials, right? We want things. Oh, I picked up a bed. We have one bed. Alright. Well, let's go this way. There's nothing here for us. Can't break that. I can get this cord, though. Some more cord. Alright, let's go over here. There's something... Look at that. What is that? Malroth says, this island is pretty weird, don't you think? The trees are all withered, the ground's gross and slimy, and the whole place stinks like someone left a sack of apples in the sun for a month. Ugh. All of those apples smelling. Do you really think we'll find the greenery we're after in the slimy, stinky place like this? Huh? Whoa, what the heck's that? He sees it too. Some kind of pink pulsating thing, but what is it? Let's go find it. Oh, look over here. What is this? Read this sign. Welcome to Furrowfield, the land of plenty. Please stop by the farm and enjoy some delicious, freshly baked bread. Okay. But let's go look at this pink guy. I think it's some kind of fruit. I wonder what it tastes like. Malroth asks, do you reckon the whole thing's edible, or... I don't think that's fruit at all. Blah! The stupid thing just blew up in my face. What a stink, it's turned the dirt around it all gross and slimy, too. I've heard of fruit going off before, but not like that. This place is crazy. Huh? I smell a fight brewing, Snail. Over there. Oh, help! Leave me alone. There's no point trying to eat me. I'm nothing but skin and bone. Yay! Sounds like fun. Let's go see what all the screaming's about. Okay, so that thing blew up and killed all the plants. So what? Just dried grass now. Uh-oh, well, that's not good. Are we supposed to get... We're supposed to get crops. Wooden fencing. Alright, well, let's go look over here. I think we're going to have to fight some slimes while we're here. Ooh, what is that? Get some oil. What do we need? What do we use oil for? What is that guy? Ow. A lot of oil. And a lot of experience points. I guess this is... Oh. Go get him, Malroth. Lord of Destruction. Oh, we got him. Did you see their blue backsides? High five. We did it, boys. That'll teach those monkeys to mess with us, says Malroth. Right. Let's get some info out of Sally Screams a Lot. So this is how I die, as dinner for a big stinky ape? I hope I give them horrible indigestion. Wait, the monsters, they're gone. Those scaredy cats must have turned tail and fled when they finally worked out who they were dealing with. Hmm? Ah, since when have you two been standing there? Since you beat the monsters? Oh, I see. Thanks for your help. My name's Rosie. What's yours, and what are you doing here? He's Malroth, the amnesiac, and you're Snail, the apprentice builder, and you've come here to find out how to add a little greenery to your island? You know, going around telling everyone you're a builder is risky business. There's no telling how they might react. You're lucky you met me, and I might be lucky that I met you. Alright, my mind's made up. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few rules. As the finest farmer on Furrowfield, it's my duty and pleasure to give you the grand tour of its finest farm. Come on, follow me. Oh, we found the farmer. Shall we go? Well, her name's Rosie, and we found the farmer. But it's green, but there's a bunch of nastiness all over the place. All this bad dirt. This farm is messed up. Well, here we are, Furrowfield Farm, the greatest, greenest garden on the island. How do you like it? It needs a lot of help. And Malroth says, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but it's not that great. It's not very green. It isn't even a garden. Rosie says, I know, that's because we haven't built it yet. Okay. Malroth is confused as we are. Furrowfield used to be a plant lover's paradise with vegetables and flowers growing everywhere and anywhere, but then the spoil spores appeared, that must be the pink things, and turned all the earth into horrible stinky slime. You can hardly even grow weeds in it. There was once a great farm here, the biggest and brightest on the whole island, and if all of us put our minds to it, I think we can bring it back. All of us? Are those guys mixed up in this too? Come on, Perry, there must be something we can do. This is the last of our wheat, not to mention the soil. If we've scant enough arable earth as it is. I wouldn't stand so close if I were you, Mr. Bonanzo, sir. This ear spoil spore looks like it could go off at any minute. Oh no. Suffering slimes. Bonanzo, Perry, are you alright? Asks Rosie. Quick, you two, we have to get over there and make sure they're okay. Okay, I'll go do it. I have to do everything else. Here we go. Bonanzo, Perry, are you alright? We are, Rosie, but alas, our wheat is not. That spoil spore just obliterated the entire crop. Who are you two, pray tell? I've not seen your faces before, and to be honest, I think I rather liked it that way, said Bonanzo. Rosie says, this is Snail, and this is Malroth. Snail says he's a builder. Perry says, Blymin' Eck, what kind of feller goes around telling everyone he's a builder? He must have something wrong with his head. Well said. Listen here, young Rosie, you may have fooled us this far, but we shall not be taken for ninnies. If you honestly expect us to believe that this so-called builder will somehow salvage this preposterous plan of yours, you are gravely mistaken. Come along, Perry, we're leaving. All right. You must face facts, my dear. Furrowfield Farm is gone. The dream is over, and it is time to wake up. That stuck-up, beardy bloke really rubbed me the wrong way, said Malroth. Still, facial hair felonies aside, he's got a point. There's no point trying to rebuild the farm if the soil's no good. You're wasting your time. No, I'm not. I'm the finest farmer on Furrowfield. Snail's a real-life builder. If we work together, I know we can do it. Wow, you really don't know when to give up, do you? Why do you want to rebuild this place anyway? Why, it's like Bonanzo said. It's my dream. A dream, huh? You know, I've never really got my head around all these hopes and dream stuff people go on about. Please, I can't do it on my own, says Rosie. You'll help me rebuild Furrowfield Farm, won't you? Well, we help people. That's what we do. And she needs help. And besides, I want to break some stuff with this hammer, and I think we're going to get to do that if we help her, so let's help her. Rosie's very excited. Yippee! Now that I've got a builder on board, the farm's as good as built. Snail, Malroth, welcome to the team. We're going to make this place the best farm ever. Let's get started then, shall we? The first thing we need to do is a field to plant our crops in. Where's the best place to put it, I wonder? If only we had some kind of sign. I'm thinking I've got an idea. I learned a new recipe. I learned a Scarecrow. A stuffed straw man to drive off destructive pests. Causes residents to turn surrounding suitable soil into tilled earth. Oh, she wants to talk to me after that. What's the matter? You're looking very pleased with yourself. You've worked out how to build scarecrows? Of course, scarecrows are always found in fields. If we stick one in the ground, everyone will know that's where our new field is. So where should we put it? Oh, I know just the spot. There's a little bit of good, clean soil over there. I'm so excited I can hardly wait to start tilling the soil, but not until you officially mark the field with a scarecrow, of course. If you need materials, you can get cord from the vines that grow around here and wood from the trees. You just have to hit them with your hammer. Go on, build us a scarecrow. Put it in the middle of our new field. Okay, so we want to farm, but first we need to get the land ready. And to get the land ready, we need to have people till it. So to tell them we need that soil tilled, we have to build a scarecrow. So that's what we're going to do. So here are all the things we can build, and here's the scarecrow. We have plenty of resources. So let's build one. There it is in our inventory. Okay, he's just telling us what we do with it, but we already know, right? We're going to go over here to where she says it's marked. We're going to put our scarecrow down. That's wrong. That was the wrong spot. There we go. We picked it up and went red, and we picked it up and that went blue again, so we're ready. And Rosie says, is that what I think it is? Look at him. Now that we have a scarecrow, everyone will know where to plant our crops. Alright, you can leave the next step to me. It's tilling time. Alright, let's see what she does. She's got a hoe. What the hoe does is the hoe makes the earth ready to plant crops. So it says it there. She's going to do that 10 times. She's done it 2 already. So we're just going to wait for her to finish. But while we wait, we could probably farm resources. Oh, what's that? That's a heart? She dug something up. I obtained a strange something. And Rosie had a heart too come up. She says, farming so much fun. I'm so happy I could pop. You look pretty cheery just now too, waving your arms in the air with a big grin on your face. What was that about? Huh? Something popped out of me and you picked it up? That's weird. What? I did feel like I was bursting with gardening glee just now. Maybe, just maybe, some of that happiness actually burst out. Oh, so when they're happy, they let all of that happiness come out. You can pick that up. Well, whatever it was, it's sure to come in useful. If any more of them pop out of me, make sure you scoop them all up. To show their enjoyment and appreciation for building, farming, and other things we take for granted, the residents will drop gratitude points. Try to collect as many as you can. Okay. Oh, see, there's another one. Let's break these. Let's break this. Oh, another heart. We're not just gonna stand around and wait for her to finish. We have things we can do. Look at this house. Let's just break this rock and break that rock up. Pick all those hearts up. She's super happy. See, listen to her. I'm gonna let her finish all of this stuff. We can just pick all this grass. Oh, uh-oh. I went a little crazy with the hammer. Just a little crazy. Broke the house. I think we're going to need to... Can we break this? Yeah, we can break that nasty earth. Who's this guy? Where are you back, Bonanzo? What are you talking? What's going on here? What are you doing here, sir? You ran out of here, remember? A job well done. Alright, well, let's talk to her now. She's finished all of it. What do you think, Snout? Till the earth around the Scarecrow. I couldn't have done it without you. Without your excellent inventions and my farming finesse, we'll be able to make some fantastic fields. I knew there was something special about you from the moment we met. After all, not everyone would risk their life telling a stranger they're a builder. You don't see what's so dangerous about that? What, have you been living under a rock or something? Asked Rosie. Everyone knows that builders are the enemy. But anyway, we'd better get back to business. We have a field now. Let's grow some crops. Okay, finish that quest for her. Well, now she's got another thing. Right, now the soil's ready. The next thing to do is plant some seeds. Here you go, Tex. Now, these are for you. I've got 5 cabbage seeds. To be honest, plowing is easy peasy. Anyone with a hoe can do it. But it takes a steady hand and a keen eye to plant a seed properly, and I think you're just the man for the job. There should be 5 cabbage seeds there altogether. Let me know when they're all resting happily in the soil. Okay? So we'll just take them and plant them. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, a bunch of hearts there. She's super happy. Look, there's a check mark, so we'll talk to her. Good work, she says. You planted all the seeds, and you did a lovely job, too. Just wait until Bonanza and Perry see this. They'll be begging for a piece of the agricultural action. Soon enough, the seeds will sprout, and we'll be one step closer to fulfilling my dream. Thanks to you, we have ourselves a fully plowed and planted field. The only thing left is to water the seeds. Do you see that little hill over there? There's a spring at the very top, but it's a bit of a pain to have to climb all the way up there every time we need water. So that's where you come in. Can you build something that would make it easier for us to get to the water? Some sort of irrigation station? Oh, I bet you I'm going to have an idea here. Oh, no, blueprint. Okay. So what's my plan? To funnel the water into there. Okay. So I need 24 total blocks. I've got to remove one blockage, which is right there, because that blockage keeps the water from going down, and then I've got to put spoiled soil all around it to keep the water from overflowing. Okay. It's a blueprint for an irrigation station. Did you draw this off the top of your head? That's amazing. It's like the one you drew back on the island, huh? But it looks like we'll have to gather the materials for this one ourselves. Well, if there's one thing we have plenty of in the furrow field, it's spoiled soil. Just smash up the ground if you need some. Oh, and don't forget to break the block that's holding the water back when you're done. Then we'll have ourselves a nice little watering hole. And if you start feeling a bit peckish, just remember there's plenty of kelp down at the beach. Well, you're not going to get me any kelp? Rude. Well, let's just bust up. Bust up all of this stuff. We need 24 of these things. Almost there. I'm not going to pick it up when we break it. Alright, that's enough. So what are we going to do? We're going to put all of our blocks here, where it's this little outline. If we don't remember, we can always press the back button, see, and it shows us what we need to do. You see how it has 2 blocks there at the entrance? See the blinking red? The blinking red is where we're missing things. See, we put extra blocks there. Now it's no longer blinking red. Okay. See this spot right here? There's not a block. Blinking red there. So we'll put a block there. There you go. No more blinking. That's how you know you did it right. That's not where that goes, mister. What happened? Alright, we got it. Now we need to break this block. There we go. All the water came down, filled that little irrigation hole. It looks pretty dirty water, but, you know. Nice work, Snail. Whatever this thing is, it looks just like the blueprint. Wow. Now that we've got ourselves an irrigation station, we can water the fields. I can't thank you enough, Snail. Watering plants is a lot like tilling soil. Any idiot can do it, so you can leave the watering up to me. You two stand back and watch the watering whiz work her magic. Okay. Hey, thanks. Oh, look, Malroth. Looks like Four Eyes expects to help us out around here for a while. Suppose it can't hurt to go along with her plans. Okay, just leave the watering to me. So she gets... Oh, she drops some hearts. Grabs water. Now, water isn't very clean until we start cleaning it up. A lot of the times it is dirty. Plants love it. Oh, she's watering. She's got them all watered. Give me the hearts. There we go, Snail, says Rosie. All our thirsty little seeds have a nice big drink now. That's all there is to it. Just till the soil, plant some seeds, water them, then wait. It's easier said than done, though. For one thing, you need healthy soil, and there's hardly any left on the island. It's easy to tell if the soil's spoiled. It goes all purple and sticky. Sometimes it looks green if there's moss growing on top, but when you dig down, you'll find nothing but grimy slime. The only soil that's any good for farming has a nice earthy brown color. Just take a look at some of the soil I tilled before they can compare it to the moldy mud nearby. So we can't plant on the purple stuff. Let's grab this other heart. Oh, look! There's seedling. Look at it. Look at them. Cabbage seeds. Already sprouted. Alright, there's only one thing left to do before we can harvest our crops. Wait for them to grow. First, we'll get some little sprouts. Then a little later, they'll start growing leaves. Before you know it, they'll be all grown up. When that time comes, you won't need any special equipment to harvest them. Just hit them with that cypress stick I've seen you swinging about. Okay. I mean, it might be a while before they're ready to be harvested, though. In the meanwhile, you could pass the time by clearing away the rocks and weeds in our future fields, and you could plant some more seeds, too. Speaking of which, here's a few more I had hidden away. You might as well go plant them. More cabbage seeds. Well, we already have tilled fields here, so let's just plant them here. It's telling us that we can make the farm look prettier while we wait for all of these seeds to grow. And I agree, we can. So we plant the seeds and she'll start watering. So, do we have any future fields? See, there's some brown dirt. And there's some brown dirt. But maybe we make some rooms. Can we make rooms with this spoiled soil? Oh, or I could just break everything. I mean, that's an option. Just break things. We have to make the walls too high is what the... Get that heart. Out here and... farm some of this block. And then break this rock. Take that rock. Sure does look like they're getting ready to be picked, doesn't it? Hey, it did work. We have a bed too, so let's place the bed. Where's that workbench? Let's see what we have here in this workbench. Okay, we'll put a bunch of beds down. Oh man, they're looking almost ready, huh? Put another bed in here. Go. there a room? We could probably make a room up here too. Look at this. Big rock. Lots of rocks. I want a room up here. I can't make a door. Guess we're all gonna be sleeping in the same room, fellas. Need to make one more. Need to make one more because there's 5 people here. Go. All right. Now. Oh man, those look enormous. What's this? Ring the bell. What would the bizarre bell is? What is the bizarre bell all about? It doesn't tell us. Break these rocks. Get these nasty rocks out of here. Sure, we'll start making stuff. These rocks will have to. It's nighttime though. Let's just go to sleep. I'm very sleepy. We went right to sleep. Everybody woke up. Probably going to be real soon that those cabbages are ready to pick. Are they ready to go? Not yet. Let's talk to her real quick. Those cabbages won't grow instantly. You need to give them time. Okay. We have to wait for them to be fully grown, and then we just hit them with a stick. Is that fully grown, though? I mean, can we hit them with a stick? Let's find out. Hey! And they were ready. This whole time we were ready. There was a... You see that? There was a cabbage seed on top of its face. Oh, and they're already replanted. Oh, cool. Wow, we finally grown our first furrow-filled cabbages, and they're absolute beauties. It's been so long since we've had a proper crop with those horrid spoil spores appearing all the time, ruining the soil. In fact, I've never seen a better cabbage in all my life. Thank you so much. Blimey, says Perry. These cabbages are lush. Did you and Rosie really grow them all by yourselves? Maybe you really are a builder after all. All the more reason why we should shun this accursed presence. Come along now, Perry. We're leaving. What's up, my son? No, man. No, ma'am. No, sir. You can watch it when it's done. Go on. Go on. Come along now, Perry. We're leaving. Perry says, yes, sir. Why has Beardy got such a grudge against builders? If things are cursed, it's that dag dog on his chin. I wouldn't say it was a grudge, really. He's just being cautious. After all, everybody knows that builders spread desolation and despair wherever they go, says Rosie. Complete. Don't worry, Snail. I don't think builders are harbingers of doom and gloom. In fact, I think they're great, says Rosie. Bonanzo spent his whole life being told how awful people like you are. We all have. You can't expect him to change his mind overnight. Oh, by the way, something's occurred to me while we were waiting for the cabbages to come in. Do you see the big bell there? Well, there's an old story about it. Once upon a time, a builder came to Furrowfield. He showed the people the wonder of the building to earn their awe and appreciation. Then he whacked that bell with all his might. When the islanders heard it ring loud and clear, something awoke with them. They were filled with the power of creation, and Furrowfield Farm flourished. Don't you see? Those funny things you've been picking up must be pieces of our appreciation, which means something might happen when you ring the bell. Well, there's only one way to know for sure. Go on over there to Builder's Bell and give it a great big wallop. Okay. I can go hit that bell. Let's go hit that bell. Ring that bell. Oh, okay, so we took the hearts and leveled the bell up. Base level is now 1. The residents awaken to the benefits of building. The residents want to till the fields. The residents want to water the crops. Sit back, Johnny boy. Let me read to you this book. I've learned a lot of new recipes. Softwood, floorboard, wooden steps, simple door, rustic door, haystack, tables, stools, pots, treasure chests, farming tools. All right. Malroth says, I don't know what you just did, but it was pretty spectacular. It's like the whole place has been filled with some type of strange power. Bonanzo says, marauding mollusks, builder. What have you done? What is this energy flowing through me? Perry, me old body's been filled with yearning to create. I've got this uncontrollable urge to go and till a field. Rosie says, I hope this would happen. All the power you collected was unleashed when you rang that bell. It opened our eyes to the wonder of building. It looks like it even inspired you. Now you can build lots of things. Is that so? We could certainly use some furniture around here, says Bonanzo. You can make all of that, can you? You builders really are amazing. Malroth said, all right, Snail. We're all very impressed. You can stop posing now. Bonanzo says, from now on, you will have full cooperation from Perry and I. Let us rebuild the great farm and restore this place to its former glory. We shall tend to the fields from the moment we wake up in the morning to the moment we fall asleep at night. No crop shall remain unwatered on my watch, says Bonanzo. That's fantastic, isn't it, says Rosie. Now we can all work together to see Furrowfield Farm reborn. So it says that residents will behave differently depending on the time of the day and the type of room they're in. They're entitled to lives outside of farm work, you know. Okay? Oh man, she wants to talk some more? We've talked so much. We just need to keep talking. That went even better than I'd imagined. Who'd have thought that those two would ever get so fired up about building? It seems that whenever you build things for us, or when we manage to make things ourselves, our emotions overflow and turn into those funny fragments that you can see. And then, when you collect enough of that emotional energy and pour it into ringing the bell, everyone becomes better at building, including you. If I'm right about this, and I'm sure I am, these overflowing emotions are the key to getting Furrowfield Farm back on its feet. Collect as many as you can and make us all the best builders we can be. Still want to talk, huh, Rosie? Okay. Okay, now that Bonanza and Perry are finally in the mood to help, we can take Operation Furrowfield Farm to the next level. Malroth says, right. Problem is, a farm needs soil and seeds, and it looks like you're fresh out of both. Rosie said, well, any ideas? For a mob who hates builders, you lot certainly seem to be lost without one. What's so bad about builders? Malroth asked. Come on, let's get to the root of this. Rosie said, of course, the root. Well, I suppose it's more of a bulb, really. Whatever it is, it certainly isn't a cabbage. This can be the next thing we grow. Here you go, Snail. Yay! I obtained a light bulb. What? I always suspected it might be special, so I kept it hidden away this whole time. Huh? Says Malroth. Hey, Snail, get a load of that. The platform, it's glowing. It must be because you're a builder and you're holding on to the bulb. Go on, plant the light bulb in the light and see what happens. Okay. Let's go to the light bulb in the inventory. Plant. I gently press the light bulb into the soft soil. It's a tree. Rosie said, could this be? Oh, fiddlesticks, we've really gone and done it this time. The Master of Destruction is sure to strike us down. Malroth asks, who's the Master of Destruction? Rosie asks, what? Have you really never heard of the Master of Destruction? Does that mean that you don't know about the children of Hargon either? I see, so you weren't just playing dumb, you really don't know about the evils of building. We've been talking at cross purposes this whole time. Let me explain. Everyone in Furrowfield follows the teachings of High Priest Hargon handed down to us by his illustrious children. On this island, building isn't only forbidden, it's a serious sin. It's what? Says Malroth. Parries Rosie. Rosie! We're in an old heap of trouble here. The pastor's on his way over. He must have seen the light from the tree. Hey, Snail, look. What in the name of Hargon is happening here? I gotta go talk to him. We do a whole lot of talking here. Who planted this tree? Answer me, faithless wretches. What, building a farm, you say? Heresy! How dare you sully my land with this sinful stain of creation? You will pay dearly for this. Perry, I'm sorry. Rosie, the fields and the cabbages were on my idea. Don't punish Snail just because he's a builder. A builder? This witless-looking whelp? Wait, this tree, could it really be? Could it really be what? Malroth asks. If you know something about it, then spit it out. If I am not mistaken, this is a young day tree, the sacred sentinel of Furrowfield Forest. Beneath those blessed boughs, this isle once flourished. Hear me, my wayward vassals. I've had a change of heart. I have seen the fruits of your labors, and I have decided to forgive you and your sins. My superiors need not know of your arboreal indiscretion. We will keep your secret so long as you keep growing this tree, but should it dwindle and die, then so shall you. Grow the tree? But I don't really know how to. You need not worry on that account, my child. Furrowfield's most ancient legends tell of exactly what one must do to see a dye tree grow tall and strong. Mission. You must harvest 15 cabbages. Furrowfield was once far famed for its succulent cabbages. I trust that you can live up to these expectations. Should you lack sufficient seeds, I suggest you seek out more yourselves. You must harvest 50 sheaves of wheat. The people of Furrowfield once enjoyed a wide range of foods, and wheat formed the cornerstone of many a delicious dish. You may find you need to travel afar to find the seeds you need. You must till 50 blocks of earth. Furrowfield was once a farmer's paradise with fields stretching out as far as the eye can see, and no farm can operate without plowed soil. 50 squares will suffice. If you cannot find enough clean soil, I recommend you find some means of making more. Bonanzo says, I've heard of this so-called dye tree. It was once a mighty magical tree that protected all life on Furrowfield, or so they say. Rosie says, if that's true, and if we really can grow a new dye tree, then we might be able to bring light and life back to this island after all. Malroth says, hold on, a creepy monster turns up out of the blue and suddenly you're going along with everything he says? What makes you think he can be trusted? We have a live one, I see. Such a spirited soul would make a fine offering to the Master of Destruction. Don't make a fuss, Malroth, Rosie says. We're not in a position to argue here. Rosie says, you too, Snail. I can't do this without you. Please say that you'll help us grow the day tree and bring Furrowfield's farm back to life. We help people, that's what we do. Yippee, thank you, Snail. I knew you wouldn't let me down. A wise decision, young builder. Should you lose sight of your goal, I would bid you speak with me once more. I don't know where we're going to find wheat, seeds to plant, or any more earth to till, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. For now, let's concentrate on growing the cabbages. If we all work together, we'll have these tasks done in no time. Let the mission begin. Oh, Perry wants to talk. More Perry. I never expected the pastor to appear out of the blue like that. Sacred scared the living daylight out of me, so it did. And on top of that, turns out to be interested in that tree you planted. Malroth asks, why do you lot believe in all the children of Hargon rubbish anyways? Look at your pastor, he's dressed like someone's grandmother. To tell you the truth, said Perry, I've never given it much thought before. I've been a believer since as long as I can remember. That's just the way it has always been. But before I forget, Snail, have you tried eating one of those cabbages you harvested? You're going to be growing a big old pile of things. You might as well just know. They're delicious. Go on, have a nibble now of this cabbage, why don't you? Alright, I'll eat one. Hey, hearts. You had one of those cabbages, didn't you? Good and filling, weren't you? They'll do a fine job of healing your wounds, too. There isn't much in the island way of curatives, so you're going to need to eat your greens while you're here. You know, I got dragged over here by Rosie. She was bent on rebuilding the farm, you see. I was worried about being found out by the children of Argon. But I don't have to worry about that anymore. Do I? Maybe I can even become a builder like you. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of building from now on. If the children don't like it, they can get stuffed. Who dares speak ill of the children of Hargon? What foul sinner defies my divine authority? Show yourself or face the full wrath of my righteous fury. The pastor's got ears on him like a blimmin' blat. Oh, he messed up. He messed up. He talked... Oh. Oh, good. He must have talked to me. Can I... Alright. Let's go, Bonanzo. When Rosie led us to this ruined farm, I had my doubts about her whole plan. The last thing I expected was to meet a builder here. Still, I expect there must be some advantages to having someone like you around. For instance, you can make buildings, can you not? Perhaps you have already noticed the large red door by the field. I would have you convert the ruined room around it into our new sleeping quarters. The key thing is to ensure the walls are at least 2 blocks high. It will also need a door, of course. Our large red friend is an eminently suitable candidate. You can make the walls from mud if you must, but I think we can both agree that softwood and floorboard blocks would be much more befitting the room for yours truly. Okay, Bonanzo. Once the room itself is built, we must begin to think about the furniture. 2 piles of straw bedding and a light source will suffice for the time being. I have made your bedroom. But, I mean, let's make it better. It needs more floorboards. So, one thing, like 3 things that would craft 10, so let's craft 20 floorboards. Okay. Let's go in here. No, wake up me. I didn't mean to sleep. Now, how do I can't just pick up ground straight away, so... I just have to come at it from underground. This is what we'll do. We're gonna make this a nicer house. It is, you know... Well, we live here, right? This is where we're sleeping. We want it to be nice. Get out of here, nasty dirt. Let's put our floorboards in now. Not there. Not there. It goes right there. There we go. Alright. How does that look? maybe kind of like we need to do some more smashing over here. I want the whole base to be nice wood blocks. Yeah, I think we're okay there. But hitting with that hammer made my guy hungry. No. There we go. Nice. Get some extra floorboards. So what I'm thinking we do is we go make softwood for the walls. Trust me, it's gonna look great. We're gonna look really good here. We're gonna have a really nice looking house. You know, when you play this, you can make it however you want to look. You can make it look any way you want to, right? Oh no, look. Gotta make sure there's not any... Okay, we're good. There's a piece of dirty land down there. We can't have that, can we? Whoops. Whoops. How's that look? Pretty good, I think. Pretty good. Oh, go in the hole there. Why don't you want to go in the hole? Okay. That's weird. Let's try now. We get it to... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so let's come over here. Let's put our door down because we know we want it right here in the middle. That's the wrong way. Right door. There we go. We're going to make some of these brighter blocks. So we're going to make 50. Whoops. Got a little crazy. Oh, I heard Rosie laughing. I mean, I wonder if that means that there's hearts There are hearts. What I don't like? I don't like this. This wood, this like dirt up here. Let's make it, I don't want it over our house. All right. We need to put some dirt in there. Oh, I think I just figured out. So if we hold down left, okay, if we hold down the left button or the left trigger, that's how we hit the ground below us. Okay, we got it. We're in good shape now. We're in good shape now, kids. Look at this house. It doesn't hurt anything if we break it. We just break it, pick it up, put it right back. Small room. Okay. Okay. Now, what else did he want in there? He wants a door, and he wants 2 high walls, and he needs straw bedding and a light source. Okay. My guy's hungry, so you know what? What do we do here? Don't we cook our food? So let's cook this. And let's buy... I'm going to do one more campfire. Let's put the campfire in here, since the campfire is a light source. Placing certain combinations of furniture items inside a room can give it a special new name. The residents will interact with it differently too. Hey, we got an achievement. Developing decorator. So that's what happened. So we put a fire in here, and we made a bedroom. That guy's super happy. I know you want to talk to me, but I want to eat this cabbage. What did we make here? We made grilled greens. Let's eat that. Oh, that was a lot of health. A lot of energy. Let's talk to him, because we gotta harvest these cabbages too. Hey, we harvested 15 cabbages. Good job. Good job, everybody. Give yourself a good high five. High five, everybody. We did it, screamed Rosie. We've harvested 15 whole cabbages. Back in the day, fur-filled cabbages were so plentiful that we'd sent them to other islands. They were famous near and far for their delicious taste and succulent texture. Maybe one day we'll have that many cabbages. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Look. Look at the day tree. Oh, look how happy everybody is. Even the guy who's dressed like your grandma. We did it. We completed the first task, and I think the dye tree already looking stronger. Not bad. Not bad at all. Maybe I will finally have something truly worth destroying. Shall I burn it alive or simply blast it into splinters? Perry said, "Oh, we're done for. I knew this whole thing was a big mistake." "Please don't, Father," asked Rosie. "We did what you said, and the dye tree really did get bigger. We can't stop now." "Very true, Rosie. If you wish to be spared my wrath, you will continue to look after this tree. I suggest you work these fields as though your lives depend on it." God, what is with these guys? We know they're not really mean. Alright, they dropped hearts, though. Even this guy dropped hearts. See, he liked it so much, he dropped hearts. I think he's just pretending to be tough. Let's talk to Bonanzo. Okay, Bonanzo. Blistering bedbooms. Builder, look at this bedroom. It's better than I ever imagined it would be. Now, we need not wonder about in the monster-infested dark of night. We can sleep in the safety of this room and awake well-rested in each morning. Why, with a builder on board, we need not stop at a single bedroom. We could have houses, hot food, happiness. Meandering mollusks, and all these years I've been thinking that we were beings of pure evil. How could I have been so misinformed? My lad, Ever since I heard you ring that bell, I've been overcome with a desire to build. This settles it. My days of pandering to the children of Hargon are over. I shall leave those fanatics and become a builder. Together we shall bring back life to Furrowfield. And the art of room building is fundamental to that. If you're to be our resident builder, I suggest you hone those skills by building rooms for the rest of your fellow villagers. Now, my boy, I understand you're in need of seeds. Well, I intend to do what I can to aid you in that regard. For now, this is all I can give you. I found them in my beard when I was combing it this morning. It isn't much, but hopefully it'll have more to offer you soon. 3 more cabbage seeds. Oh, he wants to talk again, but let's get these in the ground. Oh, they don't go there. We need to get these cabbage seeds in the ground. Get those people watering them. Oh, he's asleep. Wake up, my dude. I trust the bounty of my beard. I refer, of course, to the seeds I gave you. Aid in your quest to restore the dye tree. We Furrowfieldians shall also do our part, toiling in the fields of a morning and sleeping in our fine new bedroom come nightfall, recovering our strength for another day's labor. What will you do while you wait for the cabbages to ripen? Might I suggest you make that lovely bedroom you built for us just a little lovelier? What it needs is a bit of traditional Furrowfieldian decoration. Be a good lad and finish it off with some farming tools and a nice stack of firewood, wouldn't you? I can do that, but you know what? For right now, let's go ahead and stop for a little bit. Let's save it. Save it right here. Okay. We're going to stop. And we will pick it up later. Okay? Bye.